presentation. No? We are happy that you really opted to have the systematic review. No? So I think, Ma'am Reza, this is the second group presented no, to
Yes,
have this systematic review, one from the MedTech, and this is also another one for the BS Pharmacy program.
yes, dear.
Okay. So you mentioned about um, this that you are interested no, to determine whether this particular extract from papaya can serve as an alternative. However, parang wala ako masyadong nakita ng mga studies from the Philippines. Meron na ba? Kasi importante din kasi no, when we do systematic review at the same time, no, ang result nito, para at least kahit papano, yung mga tayo, yung mga Filipino, ang mag-benefit din no, sa result ng study. Mr. Mark Estrada, you mentioned you have your criteria, no, inclusion criteria for your papaya. Kasi ang dami klase ng papaya, di ba? May solo na papaya, may native na papaya. Doon sa mga initial readings ninyo, anong klase ng variety ng papaya ang most effective?
Actually, din hindi, sorry. On our, based on our studies that we have researched, there is no specific, variety of papaya that we have gathered, as so long as it is a variety of papaya, it is a papaya plant, then yun lang po yung naka-indicate po doon sa existing studies po.
So any variety?
Wala po siyang specific variety po.
So any variety pwede siya, pasok siya.
Yes.
So basta may mga studies lang na about the efficacy of this papaya leaves no for against dengue. Very clear naman, Ma'am Reza, yung Paikot. Actually, sa amin may T pa eh. May time element pa. Pero dito, Pico lang, no? So we have the participants, intervention. We have the comparison. And Ma'am Reza, ikaw na. Baka meron ka pa mga tanong. Tsaka si Ma'am Eroy.
Nag-unmute si Ma'am Eroy. Sige, go Ma'am Eroy.
Wait lang. Pico ba, students, are you using the Pico?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes po, ma'am.
What was the last letter you are talking about, Dean?
Actually, ma'am, participants, yung time yan, Paikot kasi yan sa nursing time, oo. Pero sa pharmacy, parang hanggang O lang. Pero sa mga,
do we have a
naalala ko
standard
kasi
for
sa
that?
EPP namin, may T siya.
T. Yung sa iba kasi din, meron din silang S on the study design or a systematic review.
Oo, merong T yung sa amin, yung time element.
Okay, let me ask you these students now, let me focus more on the methods. How are you going to process your screening or for selecting your studies? Like you start with how many databases ba dapat to say na this is already a good support doon for a systematic review? How many?
First,
yes, Florence.
Sorry po. First po, we gathered 100 studies and After that, Mama Bear required us to gather more studies, then naging 200 po yung studies namin since marami pa rin pong studies na available. Then after that, we increased it into 240 studies, and currently now we have 300 studies po from different databases, which was mentioned earlier, mga 10 databases po yun, ma'am.
Okay, so out of the 300, you will only choose 10 of the key databases. Tama?
I know po, ma'am. Yung 300 studies po is from 10 databases.
Okay, so yung 300 studies from 10 databases. So you will be getting your information from 10 databases. Tama, no? Okay, sige. Good.
Yes, ma'am.
Are you only focusing on patients that are hospitalized?
Yes po, ma'am.
Dengue patients na hospitalized?
Yes po, ma'am.
Yes
What
po, ma'am.
about-
Pero currently po, ma'am, yung studies na 300 studies po na meron kami is hindi pa po yun na-extract. Wala pa po yun nag-undergo ng inclusion and exclusion criteria.
Okay, so you have to set from the start if you will be including also those that are not hospitalized. But I have heard a while ago that you will only be focusing on those dengue patients not hospitalized. Okay, so that will be your guide for your inclusion criteria. What about the risk for biases? How are you going to assess your risk?
We use like different databases then from different publishers and researchers para ma-reduce lang ang risk sa biases. Then we widen pa ma'am unsa pa ang mga connection sa like ano yung mga connection pa ng dengue like platelet lowering or mga thrombocytopenic activity pa ma'am.
Okay, so by the way, why papaya? Among all of the plants, why papaya?
It is widely known po here in our community and other communities po as based on my observation that Carica papaya has been traditionally and locally used to treat dengue, ma'am. And however, even though that it is known, there are no specific scientific reports or evidence-based information that would support this idea. So through our study, we wanted to provide an evidence-based information that Carica papaya leaves extract with our gathered studies will be used or can be used to fight against dengue.
Okay, so thank you. I think I'm done, Ma'am Risa.
Okay, ma'am. Sige. So, let's have the paper na lang po siguro muna. Sige, are we good with the title po? Okay na po tayo. Ang approval sheet, wrong spelling, wrong. Diyan na si Ma'am Queen po dira. Bloopers na siya, bloopers. Queen ko is cute. Acknowledgement. Yung ano lang, spacing niyo with the acknowledgement, ha? This will still follow the APA format that we have. Paki-check niyo yung APA format natin. Even sa lahat ng preliminaries. Okay, introduction po.
Ma'am Risa, is there a need to write ma'am there?
Ha?
In their acknowledgement, is there a need to write ma'am?
Ay,
To
wala.
ma'am Magde.
Wala na, ma'am.
Okay, so paki-omit lang students.
Okay? Sa introduction po, medyo nahabaan lang ako sa introduction. Siguro let us just focus first on the dengue and then yung statistics natin sa dengue, international, national, and local. And then you introduce Carica papaya as a treatment for dengue. And then you mentioned that you will be doing a systematic review for the existing studies, okay, about dengue as a treatment for, Carica papaya as a treatment for dengue. Ganun lang, siguro medyo nahabaan lang talaga ako masyado sa introduction. I believe na for a systematic review, medyo mahaba talaga yung introduction compared to the usual quali-quanti na study. Pero siguro hindi talaga siya aabot ng at least 3 pages. 2 pages na siguro pwede na yun. Iba pwedeng paiksian. How about Ma'am Eroy and Dean? Excited na yung next book. Sunod naman. Okay, let us continue. Review
Yung
question.
ma'am, kasi masyadong mahaba talaga yung intro nila.
Yes po, mahaba po talaga din. There a significant difference in the
Ma'am, sa SOP nila, na the statement of the problem, hindi kaya pwede tayo doon makaano, what are the commonalities, no? In relation, more on sa difference ang sa kanila dito.
Pwede man siguro na ano din, ano nga yung akin? Nakalimutan ko tuloy yung akin.
Ano, significant difference.
Let's
mag-start, hindi pwede mag-start muna tayo na ano yung common na treatment or management doon sa using papaya, and then ano din yung with the usual. Tapos bago tayo is there a significant difference?
Hindi siguro tayo totally mag-significant difference din.
Oo.
This is how I formulated my review question for my study.
Oo.
Like this po din. Kasi since they are using PICO, they really need to
Oo.
compare it. Pero
I-compare.
significant difference ba talaga? Yung outcome kasi ng study.
Oo.
Kailangan siyang lumabas sa question.
So sa kanila doon, di ba focus lang tayo sa hospitalized patients din, dengue patients?
Yes po din. Kailangan
Pakita mo
lumabas
nga
yung
doon, Ma'am
PICO
Reyes.
po.
Oo, pakita mo nga doon, Ma'am Reyes.
Ay,
Like for
saan?
hospitalized
Ay, sa
dengue
akin, ang aking
patients.
study po din.
Yung sa'yo, para doon natin manukad ka.
Yes po din.
For
Kasi
hospitalized, sa atin, for
ito yung
hospitalized,
P.
For hospitalized dengue patients,
Apo.
that's
And
the
then
use of
I, Carica papaya po.
papaya.
Tapos they need the outcome po kasi din, hindi ko po kasi masyadong makita yung outcomes. Hindi specific yung outcome doon sa question nila.
Compared with the standard treatment.
Yes po.
Para yung control nila
Yes
For
po. Ito,
hospitalized dengue patients, that's the use of papaya blanc.
ano yung outcome na i-measure ninyo, students? Anong outcome yun?
Overall po, ma'am, is anti-dengue activity, pero may mga key indicators po kami na na-mention, like yung platelet count in the body, anti-thrombocytopenic activity, and ano pa po yun, yung immunomodulatory activity and duration of hospital stay.
Madami, no? Madaming indicator. Makikita nyo yan sa isang study lang, no? Lahat
Pwede
yan.
sila mag-focus sa isa lang ka-outcome race?
Ako personally, ma'am, tung nag-defend ko ani sa akong paper, giingnan jud ko nga malisdan ko sa duha ka outcome kasi you have to have a study na andyan yung dalawa. So sa kanila, apat yun?
Oo, medyo
Oo,
madami,
so
no?
sa isang study, dapat 4 nandoon.
Tingnan
Dapat
tingnan
lahat
nila
yun
kung ano yung
nandun.
Dapat
common.
lahat.
O sa literature na available ngayon na nabasa ninyo students, ano yung ano yung may maraming commonalities doon sa mga na-mention yung outcome para pwede natin yun ano lang mag-focus lang tayo doon para hindi kayo mahirapan doon sa isang outcome lang.
Yung
Platelet
platelet
count po.
count po din.
Platelet count. Ano na lang ma'am increasing platelet count.
Yes po, para specific po tayo din.
Oo, pwede yung ganon.
Yes po.
For hospitalized dengue patients.
Yes po.
Ulitin mo nga ulit, Ma'am Reyes, doon.
Ay, mali.
Ayan, no?
Study pala nila ito.
Oo, atong imo ha. May
Ito.
systematic review din. For hospitalized dengue patients, does the use of papaya blanc increase
Platelet
platelet count compared with the standard treatment for dengue?
Ako. Wala kasi din talaga tayong
Ma'am
treatment for
Eroy?
dengue. No?
Tapos,
Yun na
yes din. Tapos,
anything
ano ang
else?
standard treatment for
So we
dengue?
focus more on the increase in the platelet count.
Wala tayong standard treatment for dengue, di ba? I mean, wala talaga tayong certain drug. Ano ba ginagawa nila sa hospital?
Ano, hydration, ma'am.
Hydration lang.
Oo.
Ah,
They need to hydrate the patient, and if the patient is having fever, so they need to provide or administer paracetamol. Oo.
Hindi pwede i-specify sa control ang hydration.
pwede din po, ma'am, kung yan din yung nandoon sa study na i-review
Oo.
nila.
Depende doon sa standard treatment, ma'am. Pag makita man yan doon, ano mga usual na IV fluids ginabigay. Oo.
I-open na lang siguro natin itong comparison nila din kung ano yung maglabas sa search nila.
Na marami.
Opo.
Na marami.
Na standard
Oo.
na
Tama.
treatment.
Para hindi sila mahirapan.
Oo. Magtingin din kayo ha, open lang din yon. Pero pagdating doon sa action niya, yung sa platelet count tayo. Focus. Okay na yung students, tanggalin natin yung 3 para hindi kayo mahirapan. Nag-thumbs up si Ma'am Queen ko. Busy siya ngayon. Expertise yun talaga ni Ma'am Queen ko. Ngayon si Ma'am Reza nag-systematic review din. Pag matapos siya daw yung maging expert na rin siya sa systematic review.
Madugo din. Okay. So kindly change your review question. Okay na po tayo sa review question po.
Okay na yun, ma'am. At least very clear na yun sa kanila kung ano yung outcome.
Sige po. Significance of the study po. GSD MSFI talaga yung pinaka-magbe-benefit sa study ninyo.
Patients siguro. Mauna siguro si patients, mga dengue patients.
And then pwede natin community DOH.
Walang dengue patients sila. Mauna siguro dengue patients, students. Kindly add na lang as one of your beneficiaries.
Conceptual framework. Yung sa dependent variable, iiwan natin si platelet count na lang. Okay?
Tanggalin yung iba.
Yes, ma'am. Tapos, okay na ito. Okay na itong conceptual framework nila. Ganito kasi talaga ang conceptual framework ng systematic review na PICO. RRL po. Any comment or suggestion?
Sa ibang parts, Ma'am Reyes, okay na ako.
Apa.
Very comprehensive naman yung kanilang pag-discuss. Unless si Ma'am Eroy may mga nakita pa.
We have to check.
For the RRL race,
Yes, sige ma'am.
di ba ang maiwan an platelet count na lang, are we going to remove this anti-thrombocytopenic activity, immunomodulatory activity?
Pwede din naman siya nandyan ma'am pero hindi lang siya focus ng study. Like masabi lang na ang Carica papaya has ganitong activity, ganon. Hindi lang talaga siya i-highlight. Sa methodology po, by the way, do not leave hanging pages ha, din yung mga extra na mga, ano yan, walang laman na mga parts of pages. Pwede niyong ilipat si research local doon sa taas. "30 articles." Ay, 300. 300 eh. Saan galing yung 300?
Yan po yung current studies na nag-gather po namin.
Okay. Conclusion. Clinical or experimental.
Okay na ako sa inclusion race.
Nothing. Except sa mga grammar lapses, I'm good with the methodology also po. Though this is actually on the exempt category of the ethical consideration sa RTC, pero na-mention naman.
Sa quality assessment race,
Yes, ma'am.
paki-check daw on the criteria. The following are the criteria that will meet the quality assessment. Is it really, does it really have to follow that the author of that, or depende sa ila, that the author of the article should be a healthcare professional?
As much as possible, ma'am. Pero sila man ang nag-set niyan.
Mm.
Very strict sila. dapat allied health
So
professional.
siguro daghan sila article na mabasa.
Yeah. Kani sila, dapat magbasa, gini sila daghan.
Daghan kay nag-set baya sila ani mga criteria o na dapat the author should be a healthcare professionals or science ally.
Lahat yun ng isa-isa
At least,
ma'am.
yes, at least one dengue infected patient. Okay na.
Go. Okay na po ako yan.
Okay na ako dyan.
Oh, naka-search naman din ni sila. 300 ka buok. Naghanaan ni Oy. Kaya ninyo na laban.
Concern lang natin dito, students, you need to have a discipline talaga, especially sa time nyo. So, systematic review ito. So, dapat everyday meron talaga kayong mabasa.
Sugod na sila basa karon din Christmas break.
Oo. Yes, ngayong Christmas break dapat meron na talaga silang mabasa. Pag 5-5 kada ano, or 10-10. 10-10 kada member.
I have no further
Oo.
suggestions,
Maybe we can
Ma'am Grace.
proceed. Oh, unless the students have some clarification. I know very clear naman yung pag-guide sa inyo ni Ma'am Mape, no, in relation to how to do systematic review, and you can ask her naman for her guidance every now and then, no, na mayroon kay confusion on how to do systematic review. Okay? So, proceed na tayo sa breakout room.
Yes po,
Unless may
Dean.
clarification pa kayo, students.
None na po, Dean.
None na po, ma'am.